We are continuing today in our journey through Mesillas Yesharim. In our last year, we started Parak Aleph, the first chapter. We are now continuing. So the Ramchal writes as follows: "Ukishetistakel od badavar tira ki ashlimus ha'amiti racha dveikus bo yisbarach." When a person analyzes this a bit more, in other words, remember again, in this parak, the Ramchal is trying to answer the fundamental question, Macho vaso ba'olamo, what is my purpose, what is my goal, what is my role in this world? And when a person begins to contemplate this a bit more, writes to Ramchal, a person will see that the Shleimus Hamiti, true completion, true fulfillment, only comes from Deveikus, a sense of clinging to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, divine connection. David HaMelech says unto them, and for me, closeness to Hashem is the ultimate good. Va'omer, Acha sha'alti me'es Hashem osa v'kei shifti beveis Hashem koyemei chayai. The phrase that we've been saying in the David Hashem all of these weeks. I have one request from Hashem, one thing that I ask, to dwell in the house of Hashem all the days of my life. At the end of the day, what matters most in life, the true fulfillment, the chavasa ba'olama, my true obligation, is the ability to ultimately again dwell within the house of Hashem. He goes on, kirak zehu atov, v'chol zulas zeh she'achshavu b'nei adam l'tov eino ela hebel b'shavnita. This is the ultimate good. The ultimate good ultimately comes out from creation of connection with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Everything else that we have, that we think is good, is not really good. It's not really good for the simple reason that it's often temporal and fleeting. A connection with Hashem, a relationship with Hashem, is something that is infinite and ongoing. But again, in order to acquire a connection to Hashem, the shifti beveis Hashem, the kirvas Elokim, a deveikos, a sense of connection, one has to work for it. How do you work at creating a sense of relationship? Mitzvos. The performance of the mitzvos ultimately enables me to establish relationship. V'hinei, samo HaKadosh Baruch Hu li'adam b'makom sherabim bo amarchikimos v'meni yisparach v'hem atavos ha'chumrios asher im yimashech acharein hinei hu misrachik v'holech min hatov ha'amiti v'nimtza shu musam be'emes betoch milchama ha'chazaka. Here the Ramchal says something beautiful. So the mitzvos are the ways in which I establish this connection to Hashem, this devekos, this kirvas Elokim, this shifti beveis Hashem. But at the same time, just like there are mitzvos to bring me close, there are other forces which repel me. And the world is filled with such forces. And therefore, says Ramchal, it turns out that life is this ongoing, non-stop battle between a desire to come close and the forces which repel me from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ki kol inyanei ha'olam bein latov bein lamutov hinehem nisyonos la'adam. Because everything in this world is an nisayon, everything in this world is a test. Ha'oni mitzad echad va'osha mitzad echad kinyan shamar shlomo pen espe v'kichashti va'amarti mi Hashem upeni varesh v'ganafti v'tafasi shem Elokai. So Ramchal says everything puts man in a state of a test. So poverty is a test, but wealth could also be a test, right? Tranquility is a test, and suffering is a test. And this is a really incredibly profound statement. That Ramchal says life is a struggle, because, when a person's poor, they think only if I was rich, I'd have no problems. And the person who's rich realizes all of the challenges he has as a result of his wealth. Life is a constant struggle, and the struggle is there no matter what your personalistic circumstances are. So therefore, the Ramchal says, there's war in front of me, war behind me. Life is a constant struggle. And I think the Ramchal says, so therefore, what is life? What is true living about? What is successful living? Successful living represents the ability to go ahead and literally triumph over the struggle. Whatever your particular struggle is, so successful living is the ability to overcome the struggles of life. And the more a person is able to go ahead and rein in his desires, wants, lusts, proclivities, and desires, and ultimately distance himself from those things which distance him from a relationship with Hashem, so success in life is the ability to overcome your struggles. Overcoming your struggles is defined by the ability to Distance yourself from the things which seek to distance you from a relationship with Hashem. So if we kind of put this all together, so here, last year, the Ramchal said, a person has to figure out, what is my goal? What is my obligation in this world? In today's year, the Ramchal teaches us, the ultimate goal is a sense of connection. What engenders, what creates connection? Mitzvos. But on the flip side, there are also many challenges that seek to derail that connection. And those challenges are our wants, our proclivities, our desires, our lust. Those are the things that seek to undermine relationship. And then Ramchal says those wants, desires, they come about in all stages of life. In other words, everything is a struggle. Poverty is a struggle, wealth is a struggle, tranquility is a struggle, suffering is a struggle. Everything presents its own struggle. So the goal ultimately is to overcome my struggles, or maybe the better word is not overcome, but to manage my struggles in a way that ensures that those struggles do not derail my quest for closeness. And the more I'm able to manage those struggles, the more successful I am in the battle of life. And I think what Ramchal is sensitizing us to is that life is this ongoing battle. It's just a constant and consistent battle that doesn't stop. You see, sometimes the greatest challenge in life that we have is sometimes we think that like the goal is tranquility. And the truth is, there's not really tranquility in this world. Maybe after 120 you find your tranquility. But this world, says Ramchal, is a constant and consistent battle. Our goal is to try to be successful. Okay, Shkai Charbon, we'll stop over here for today. Look forward to continuing Mesillas Yesharim the next year.